Warning. These are the top scariest stories of 2023 found on the internet and are going to make you forget to breathe out of fear. These true horror stories will be the most terrifying thing you'll witness, so make sure to proceed only if you think you can handle the horror. According to this YouTuber, this location was home to a gambler who lost all of the land in a bet and then chose to commit suicide. Let's see if he's still around. The ghost hunter gets a reading quickly.
黄色，不稳定。黄色，我跳到红色。好 ，OK， 那这个地方怎么废弃的？我现在就来告诉大家。
Inside his meter spikes.
来镜子前面测测看磁场吧。镜子这边红的耶。而且某方面来讲，这样的镜子会不会形成一个通道
Is this a portal to another world? He hears a voice as he continues his search. He requests that the spirit touch a paranormal device.
客家八音耶。小孩子的声音。
The spirit appears to be present, but what the spirit's intentions are remains a mystery.
He asks the spirit to touch a paranormal device.
请教一下，就是那他的父母亲的灵体还在这个地方吗？如果还在的话，摸一下好吗？谢谢。
What do you think? Were they successful in getting in touch with the unfortunate soul? This individual posted a video on Reddit accompanied by a brief description stating, "My sister-in-law's ring camera captured this tonight. Despite my usual skepticism, I find it challenging to disregard this. Please share your thoughts." Let's analyze the footage and assist the uploader in deciphering what the camera recorded that night and whether he did stumble on something paranormal. The creepy anomaly in the video resembles the sight of someone engaged in an evening jog. Beginning from the left side of the sidewalk, it continues down the entire stretch. The entity appears somewhat translucent, leading one to question its nature. If it were merely a jogger, one might expect a clearer visibility on the camera, similar to a real person. Could it really be a ghost out for a stroll? The uploader, typically skeptical about such occurrences, struggles to provide a logical explanation for the creepy incident captured on the security footage. The figure seems ghostly, reminiscent of an evening stroll. Though one hopes for alternative explanations, some viewers propose that the camera might be distorting the appearance of an ordinary person, making them seem ghost-like. Is this a genuine apparition, or a camera illusion affecting a regular person? The conclusion is left to your interpretation. While capturing footage of an ancient medieval structure on the picturesque island of Sardinia, a gentleman observes that the curtains of the balcony window are partially drawn, exposing a small, creepy, grayish object at the bottom. Upon closer inspection, it appears to resemble a miniature face or the crown of someone's head, possibly that of a small child. The ambiguity lingers. Is it a mere reflection of a swaying palm tree in the breeze? Or could it be a captive spirit, gazing wistfully at a world it has departed from, wishing to return? This poltergeist is about to erupt. This video of a very aggressive ghost was shared by a Redditor. I'm convinced that this isn't a staged event because of the poltergeist's aggression. How can anything other than the paranormal act so aggressively in the dark? Many commenters believe the video was staged with a fishing line. However, I'm not sure. It appears to be quite realistic and scary on camera. What do you think? A ghost was seen walking across rooftops in Benares, India. The sighting alarmed many residents and prompted a police investigation. This video of the incident was tweeted by a Twitter user. Have you noticed the eerie figure? Examine it more closely. So far, the police have not determined who or what the figure was. It could be because it's completely true that the figure was a spirit. What are your thoughts? This one has me on the fence. A YouTuber records a terrifying Snapchat face swap video, leaving her wondering if she actually had a ghost encounter and leaves her terrified of the application.
Hi. Are you bad?
What's particularly unsettling is that the mirror image has her eyes, but they're all black. The strange face fades for a moment, then reappears when she has a question, making the entire situation very creepy. The apparition's mouth is wide, as if screaming in horror and pain. It's most likely a software glitch detecting an absent face in the mirror, so I don't believe it's genuine, but I don't see anything that resembles a face. So, hey, that's enough for me. It's creepy to see an alternate version of yourself scream while no one is around. Have you ever experienced this while using the app? Could this be an actual face swap with a spirit? Getting the chills? There are more to come with the coming creepy stories that'll leave you on edge. But make sure to hit subscribe before we continue to always keep up with the creepiness. This one will have you screaming and having nightmares. This YouTube video, which was posted in September of 2007, became so popular that it inspired this YouTuber to create a pantry ghost documentary. It has been 5 months since the last sighting of the ghost in my pantry, Sammy writes. I filmed the door at 12:34 a.m. every night for 4 months, hoping to see some paranormal activity. On September 19th, I filmed what could be the first true ghost video proof. So, let us investigate. Take a look at this proof. The pantry door opens on its own in the darkness at the start of the video. The man filming walks up to the door and closes it. As he backs away, a strange figure presses its face and hands against the door's glass. Do you think that was human or something paranormal in the flesh? The horrifying thing vanishes as he backs up. He then approaches the door again, jerking it open for some reason, but there isn't anything there. The pantry contents appear to be untouched. Did your hair stand up? Did you yell? While at work, a man accidentally locks himself inside a large attic. In his attempt to open the door, he hears an unusual noise, prompting him to start recording. Speculating aloud, he considers the possibility of it being a rat or a pipe issue. Proceeding with caution, he continues to film.
I'm getting kind of a spooky vibe up here. Right there. There it is again.
The mysterious thumping recurs, and he realizes it originates from a set of previously unnoticed steps at the very top. Climbing the steps, he suddenly senses a mysterious presence, indicating he is no longer alone.
Hello?
Confirming his suspicions, something clatters to the ground, causing him to hastily descend the steps.
Whoa!
The details of his escape remain unclear, but upon emerging, he is undoubtedly revealed to possess ample video evidence supporting his account of the strange and unsettling incident. What mysterious entity was following this man? Would you be able to continue working as if nothing had happened if you encountered ghost footprints at your workplace? The uploader wrote on YouTube in April of 2020, the footprints of ghosts caught by the CCTV in the recording studio. The surveillance footage shows a recording studio at night after capturing an odd glitch on camera in a specific area of the studio that looks like footprints. According to the uploader, the crew install some paranormal sensors to determine whether or not there is any spirit activity in the room. The sensors are exploding, as you can see. They indicate that something is moving in the shadows. Consider sensing a paranormal presence in the studio that you cannot see with the naked eye, and then having that presence confirmed by these sensors. Some sound technicians are certainly disturbed by the concept. I was so surprised when I watched the video, the YouTuber wrote in the comments. I can't broadcast by myself. I won't be able to go to the studio at night. Can you stay by yourself alone at night after watching this video? Or will you also be anticipating seeing mysterious footsteps? Kevin Ramos conducts a paranormal investigation at Fort Delaware, a site operational from the mid-1800s to the mid-1900s, renowned for lingering spiritual activity even after its decommissioning over 50 years ago. As night falls after a day of exploration, they pause to inquire about the spirits. The focus shifts to the ghost of a past stationed individual, and that's when things take an interesting turn. Initially, a white apparition glides past, followed by a dark shadow caught by one of them out of the corner of their eye. It's not a reflection in the window, as none of them are moving. In this precise moment, someone feels a tap on their shoulder and instinctively shines a light behind them to investigate. Could it be a spirit following them? There is a distinct impression that something was in close proximity, to say the least. The reason for not immediately vocalizing the experience remains unclear, perhaps attributed to the fear they felt in that intense moment. What would you have done in their place? Would you have continued investigating or packed up for home? Were these 10 harrowing videos enough to leave you terrified of the paranormal? If you still think you have what it takes, click here to dive back into the creepy world of the unknown.